And he goes, "You've just ruined the ending."
You warmed up the first sort of telly gig I ever got, which was the John Bishop show. So you very much supported me in that.
That night is one that is etched on my memory forever. Wonderful.
Because of my tantrums.
No, because you were so brilliant on it. You, Kylie Minogue,
It was a magical...
Sarah Millican,
That's right,
Ollie
yeah.
Murs, Jess Glynn.
Yes.
It was a stacked bill, wasn't it?
It was a Christmas special.
Have I ever told you the story about what happened with the guy in the audience?
No.
So I've warmed up for John Bishop for many years.
Yes.
I'm going to use the word friend.
Yeah, for sure.
And what happened was, we're about to record the show. Cameron Banks, the producer,
Lovely Cameron
comes
Banks.
over and goes, "James, John is ready to come straight on. You won't have to do anything. You don't need to do any crowd work."
Okay.
Key bit of information. So I go on, do about 30 seconds. I'm waiting for John. No sign of John.
Oh.
So I do a minute. No sign of John. I do 5 minutes. Still no sign of John.
Yes.
And then, as you remember, I was chatting with your mum about this. The audience had all been given a Santa hat.
Yes.
So there are 1,500 people in the Lyceum Theatre, all with the Santa hats on.
Yes.
And then I see a guy, middle, third row, larger gentleman, red face, thick, bushy white beard, with a Santa hat on. And I think, if I don't talk to this guy, I'm not doing my job as a warm-up. And so I run into the crowd and I go, "Look, ladies and gentlemen, there's a special guest from the North Pole." This guy stands up, the crowd, I would say, disproportionately loses its mind. Because we recorded it just before Christmas.
Yes,
do you
of course,
remember?
at Christmas.
So it was like, ah! I think it was like maybe like the week before. It was
was incredible.
It was really close. And so and I'm thinking, I'll get this guy up on stage. So I get the guy up on stage. The crowd start chanting, "Santa, Santa." I'm like, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. And then I ask him a question. "Do you have a message for the boys and girls?" And he makes some horrible joke about coming in your chimney or something like that, which means that I get to do the Larry Grace and Bruce Forsyth, the faux shock, the walk away, as if. So then I milk a laugh out of that.
Great.
And then Floor Manager comes on, John's ready. I'm like, this is
The dream.
this is the best thing that's
Couldn't
ever.
have gone better.
Absolutely. So as Santa sits back down, take the roof for Santa. When you do a great job for John, John flashes the big Bishop pearly whites. And I think, I'm not just getting the pearly white, he's going to lift me into the air like Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing.
Yeah.
You know? And I go, "Please welcome John Bishop." He doesn't move. So I walk over to John and he goes, "You've just ruined the ending to the John Bishop Christmas show."
Oh, no.
So I go from hero to zero. I've gone from this is the best thing that's ever happened to this is the worst, you know.
James.
And he goes, "We're gonna have to rewrite the ending to the Christmas show." And he says something. Oh, this was it. He goes, "How many people do you know who look like that?" As in like Santa.
Sound like Santa.
And in a panic, I go, "They exist." Like lamest thing that anyone's ever said. And he does that. He looks like a disappointed dad. He does that shake of the head. Oh, that was it. He goes. The end of the show, a sleigh comes down. Santa comes out the crowd, sits in the sleigh. John gets in the sleigh, and they wave, and the sleigh goes off. So that's all ruined. So I'm just like, oh my gosh.
That could still work.
So John shakes his head, walks on stage, crowd. I'm stood in the wings like this.
Oh no,
And
James! I thought you did such a good job.
Starts telling us. He goes, before we do the show, I'm going to tell you. It's Ringo Starr. I'm going to tell you that Jim's ruined the. And he goes, "Tell you what, I'll get him out to explain what's happened." And I'm like, when you're pinching yourself to wake up from a nightmare, I'm having a malarial dream.
But this has made all the worse because you are such a
Sensitive.
You're a very sensitive man, but also a very generous man. You would want it to go well.
Floor manager goes, "You better go out there." So I walk out, the crowd, way. And then John puts his arm around me and tells this story. I can't watch, so I turn around, I bury my face in John's alpha male pectoral muscles. So he's stood telling this story, and I'm like ashamed of it. And then John goes, "Oh, Jim, before you go, just one more thing." And I look up, and he flashes the Bishop pearly whites, and he goes, "I'm just pulling your leg."
No!
He's not a clown.